Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as we are playing as Germany. Alright, so first thing I'd like to do in this episode is build units, because we finished building those units and I never started building anymore, so we need to get that done. These guys could have been doing this the whole time. So let's go and get these set up here. You know what, let's add one more tank division in there. And for the infantry divisions, I think we're going to go and start getting the 40 withs designed. Yeah, I think it's about time. We should have enough army experience. I know we still have some adjustments to be made here, guys, but that can wait. Let's go ahead and get the 40 width designed. And so what we're going to want to do is just duplicate this one here. We will need a name for these guys as well. So for right now, we'll just call them the big guys. We might not have enough experience to finish these, but that's fine. If it doesn't get finished up, we can do that a bit later. So yeah, let's go and get these moved over to infantry here. And just get some nice 40 width designs. We'll also want to do the 40 width tank designs too, but we're going to do the infantry ones first. We'll do the tank ones a little bit later, because we're short on tank equipment. Let's go and get the artillery in here. And I don't think we have anti-tanks or anti-air just yet. So yeah, that's kind of a problem, so we can't add those, but we'll need to leave the opening. We do have anti-air tech, we just haven't built any yet. And we will probably want to get the anti-air units in these 40 width. But I'm not sure if I want to put them here, or just put like an anti-air for the support, since I don't know how much we'll actually need those. I guess we can do one anti-air. Yeah, we'll do that. But let's go and get some more artillery. Obviously that's not quite enough just yet. And then over here we'll have like our anti-air and our anti-tanks. We'll do... I think we're going to do two anti-air and two anti-tanks. So we'll need to leave an opening here for those two anti-tanks when we get them. So we're going to want to get up to 38, which means we need some more infantry here, although we are out of experience. So I'm going to add those shit. I figured we wouldn't be able to finish this up. We got it close. So let's go and save that. And then I think what we're going to do is, rather than building these guys here, which this is just a temporary name until you guys give us a suggestion here. And we will want an icon so we can easily tell the difference here. I'm always hesitant to pick the icon here though, because then this name suggestions are based on that icon. But this is just temporary, guys. So feel free to suggest anything here for these. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the infantry that are here and then let them change over to the big guys here. And we'll need to build some anti-air because we don't have any of that yet. So we're going to really want to probably focus pretty heavily on this, since they're going to have a high need for it. Just put it underneath that artillery and then maybe pull back on the artillery bit so we can put it into the anti-air. Maybe even pull back on the motorized, because we do have a good number of those. Alright, so that looks good, and really just pump any new factories into that too. And we could even pull back on the support equipment. Yeah, really going to need a lot of anti-air, I think, as we change up these division designs. And we'll even change up some of the ones up on the line that are, there now. We'll take the ones that don't have any experience, I guess. We'll do like another 5 here. Just kind of slowly change them up, because we're going to be short on a few things. I guess it's really just anti-air. Yeah, so you could probably change a few more of these. Yeah, we'll just change this entire army here. Now, as for keeping some of the other design, we will want to do that. Keep some of the other design for use in like certain territories where supply is going to be an issue. You could use them to guard like ports and stuff, but really I don't know if you want a division design that has like artillery and stuff and whatever else we have in there for defending ports. It's probably not the best use of our equipment. But yeah, we still need to change out these guys here. But at the very least, we wanted to keep that 20 width design so we could use it in the future. So we got the improved machine tools. Excellent. Let's go and use that research bonus to get the excavation. And we can also modify our government. So maybe tanks next? Might be the next thing to get here. Yeah, I think getting the tank one. Let's go and do that. So we have 2 choices, and I was going to go for Henschel here, which would increase max speed by plus 5% and then give us the plus 10% reliability, which isn't that helpful. But you know what? I think we're going to do Porsche instead. The reason why is because we got Guderian here, which is giving us that 10%. Now getting another 5% would be super helpful, but so would getting increased armor and heart attack. So yeah, I think we're going to do this one instead. Just switch them up just because we did that. That'll be a one added benefit here. Obviously not that useful for the light tanks, but when we start getting the bigger tanks, that'll be pretty helpful. All right, so yeah, these guys are training up here. The mountain troops are done training. As far as which, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter that much because we're not going to be attacking into the Maginot Line because that would be silly. I guess you could use them here for defense. There are some mountains down here, so we'll place them here if we don't have any. Yeah, let's go and put them over here. Where are all the mountain troops? Is this the only one we have? Can we build any more mountain troops? We cannot. Okay. Still under the, or still above the Special Forces cap. We got those radar stations, excellent. But we really need to get this one here, but it's not 1938 yet. I don't think it's close enough either to warrant going for that yet. So we won't. Instead, we'll get some of these support companies, which we are kind of behind on. So let's go and get the field hospitals so we can add those into our division designs. Looks like we'll also have that carrier tech done here in less than a week now. So we'll make use of that. Because yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that design going immediately. So we wanted to keep one for passive bonuses here. One of our tech slots will stay on the naval techs at all times to get passive bonuses. We can do smoke generators next, and I think that is what we'll get. I'll just kind of move down. It'll be 51 days to knock that out. Got these tanks done here. We don't want them training unnecessarily, although I think this army here is set up to only train while they need it. But yeah, we're going to have like our tank army, essentially. For right now, we'll just have the light tanks. Yeah, we'll have an army of just light tanks, and then we'll put like probably Guderian in control, since that's who we were working on. Could put Rommel in control as well. Either would be a good choice. Did we ever pull this ship out? No, we didn't. Okay, so that should help with the fuel. We'll see if it's enough. And we did get the reverse the brain drain. Excellent. So that's going to give us that 5th research slot. So now we should start working on the 6th one, which again, we probably should have already gotten that. Could start going towards getting the alliance, but I think the key here would be getting dockyards, military and civilian factories, and the research slot. So between these ones here, I think the civilian factories would be the most useful. So we'll go down the civilian factories first, because you could do both of them obviously, but you know, we only need one to get the one side here to get the research slot. Again, I should have already done that. I didn't realize that it was you only needed the one side there. So we have this extra tech slot now. So we already have one going towards the land doctrines. Nothing here to get just yet. We do need the self-propelled artillery. Let's go and get that. 34 days, guys, so that we can complete our light tank division design. That's another reason why I didn't want to do the 40 widths just yet, because we haven't even finished the 20 widths. Polish-Romanian alliance. That's interesting. I think it's just them guaranteeing each other, though. Again, it's kind of irrelevant once they go their respective routes on their focus tree that we've assigned to them. So we have gotten a few things done here. Do we want to build more dockyards? I really feel like military factories is what we need. We have one synthetic refinery going here. So yeah, let's do the military factories, guys. I think that would be for the best. Let's go ahead and focus on these 80 and 70% locations first. And yeah, just get a ton of military factories. I think that's what we need the most. Because yeah, our Air Force is not as large as I'd like it to be at this point. I could pull back on the infantry equipment, I suppose, since we do have a lot of that. Those 40 widths are going to soak up quite a bit of it, though. Just seeing if there's anything else we can make adjustments to here that I'm seeing. Not really. Yeah, we still need a lot of stuff here. Okay. We're actually using quite a bit of artillery now, so let's go and put one into there, and then the next two factories go into the light tanks, and then we're also going to start stepping up our plane production. I feel like we could use a lot more. Alright, excellent. And let me see if there's any troops done here training. Yeah, these 40 widths are all done. They have their manpower, right? As long as they have their manpower, then the fact that they're lacking equipment doesn't affect anything. Yeah, so we can go and start putting these guys onto the front line. The reason why I left these as 40 widths is because, you know, they're defending forts. So yeah, I mean, you really don't need, although the mountain division should be defending the hills or something. Yeah, one of these hill provinces. I guess this is the hill province, so I suppose it works fine. But we're going to move them down to here. Just kind of switch these out a bit. But yeah, you don't really need 40 widths to defend these fortified provinces, though these are not fortified yet. Yeah, that's right, we haven't finished up our focus. Yeah. So we'd have to do the focus first before they're fortified. But yeah, the idea here is that they would be fortified. And it's not like we're going to attack into that way, into the Maginot Line, because that'd be silly. Especially when we'll have allies right up along here that we can attack through their territory. So we got the smoke generators. Let's see what we want to get next. We could get something for the torpedoes, but I think I'd prefer going for something else. Maybe try and increase the attack of our battleships. Here you're getting a 5% to attack and piercing. Then there's also these ones here, which are going to increase the attack, both light and heavy attack, but not the piercing. Okay, so let's go for these ones then. Because we haven't got any of these yet. So let's go and get that. We're not going to spend the Navy experience unless we get like a lot of it. Yeah, just gotta go through those, get as many as we need. We are still short on the fuel, so we're gonna need to trade again. We'll trade with the Dutch. Just trade for 2 of them. That should maybe be enough, or that's not quite enough. That agent was killed, by the way, but again, there's nothing we could do about it. Unfortunately, and that was that commando too, so real bummer that we lost him. Nothing else to get here until 1939, where we get those medium tanks, the Panzer IIIs. Same thing with artillery, nothing to get there just yet. We already have something going towards the support here. So let's go and get the 1938 tanks we don't have yet. Yeah, let's go and grab these up. We'll go with the improved infantry equipment 1, and then with the excavation, we'll want to go ahead and get the rubber processing. Get more rubber from those, because I think that's the main thing we're going to have to trade for in this campaign is rubber. As usual, as Germany. So they're almost done here. They just have the 2 provinces left to take, and then the Civil War will be over. And these are just the Carlists. They hold 2 provinces right now. Yeah, so then the Spanish Civil War will be finished up. We do have nobody training here. We'll keep these as all 20 width infantry division designs. So that means we can go ahead and start training up the big guys here. Let's just add a few of these. Oh, we're really short here. We'll just do the 3 for now. All right, excellent. And I suppose what we could do is deploy these tanks here. Yeah, we'll deploy these tanks so we can take this guy out. Let's train, take this guy out and put him into Purple Army. So we now have 5 tanks in that purple tank army with another 3 that are currently training up. We want to try and get like a full 24 division tank army, which we'll use for surrounding the enemy. So we can get the next operative. Let's see who we got available to replace the one we lost, and then we'll build a few things with our civilian factories. So we have a tough agent here who is well groomed. So we got a seducer. Seducers are always nice. It's when they're sexy, it's more difficult to detect them. Infiltration, effectiveness, and risk is reduced, and all that good stuff. It's probably the beard. It's always the beard, or maybe the part. I don't know. But he's sexy. The ladies like him, and the men. So we can get the natural orator. Yeah, I don't think we will need that one. Yeah, I feel like our beard guy here, and his name is Otto as well. Replace the Otto we lost. We'll just name all of our spies Otto, so the enemy will never know who we're talking about. And again, there's really not much to do with him here, guys. Honestly. We could do like the propaganda somewhere, but we'll just have them continue doing the counterintelligence. There's just not a lot to do when you only have the one operative. We should start working on these upgrades, actually. We have enough civilian factories to warrant it. So let's go and start working on this. Let's go and form the cryptology department first, I think. Yeah, I think that'd be the best thing for us to get. So let's go and form that up. And then see what we want to get here next. Let's do another synthetic refinery plant. And we'll do that here. Get another one of those. As far as our fuel capacity, you might want to increase that a bit, so maybe get 1 fuel silo somewhere, and then probably dockyards and military factories after that. Although, oh, okay, the civilian factories are going towards that upgrade. I was about to say, man, we don't have as many civilian factories as I thought. That's because we're using them. We'll need more for trade anyways, but we're about to get a ton from those focuses, so I'm not really worried about it. Let's do a couple more dockyards. I'm still not quite happy with our dockyard situation. We do have 1 more focus to get dockyards, though, so really still going to mostly focus on military factories. All right, excellent. That'll keep them busy for a little while. And yeah, just keep on training the troops up. Although we don't need as army experience as much as we did before, we're still trying to create that 40 width to the tanks. Did we ever get the self-propelled artillery tech? Did we get it yet? I'm not entirely sure. Let's go and get the Volkswagen Focus here, and let me see if we got that yet. We did. Okay, so I just didn't build it. So we need to get that done. Light self-propelled artillery, and then put those into the division designs. And we're going to want to maybe get like 3 factories going towards that. I don't even think we'll pull from anything either. Let's kind of take a look at where we're sitting here. We're actually short on infantry equipment for once. All this unit building we've been doing. Okay, well I think 3 factories is still probably fine. Yeah, I think we'll leave everything as is. Maybe put another into that. I could pull from the anti-air, but that's fine. We'll just wait till we get them built, I think. And we really want to focus on the Air Force as well so we can get those planes trained up. So yeah, we'll leave this as is. Let's go ahead and get the self-propelled artillery added into here though. So yeah, we'll get 2 of these, and that'll get them up to the 20 width. Let's go and save that. And so they're going to have a severe shortage now for that. And Bulgaria virtued the British Empire. Alright, well, I'm not entirely sure why they did that, but yeah, it's... Yeah, because they should be going with the Democratic. I'm guessing what happened is that the focus tree of the Bulgarians kind of looks at the British Empire as, you know, the leader of the Allies. Stalinist victory in the Spanish Civil War, as we set them to do. But yeah, I think it's just because the British Empire is, you know, the leader of the Allies at default, so I think that's the reason why they went that route. Shouldn't be a problem. We got elastic defense. Now we can go for mobile infantry or blitzkrieg. Remember, we have 4 research bonuses for the doctrines, and so we want to use those for these bottom ones down here, which we wouldn't be going down the desperate defense, we'd be going down the modern blitzkrieg. But here, because this is a clear choice, this is really only if you're short on manpower, in which case you're mismanaging your manpower if you're that short on manpower. So yeah, we'll definitely want to go down this route here. It's a clear choice. But on here, there's you know, 2 viable options. You can go with the mobile infantry, and you know it's going to be increasing the abilities of all your motorized troops and your mechanized and all that kind of good stuff. Get the all infantry and motorized mechs will increase the organization. Or you can go with the blitzkrieg to get the tanks extra breakthrough and organization, recovery rate, more organization, and then this will improve your infantry as well. And this is the clear way that we're going to go, guys. So let's go after blitzkrieg, start getting that researched. We're really trying to create some super good tanks here as Germany, and I am noticing that we are having some oil issues. We no longer get to rebuild the nation, so we utilized all those benefits that we're getting. So all we have, so we're going to trade for 1 more factory worth from the Dutch. Just get us under the green, so we're actually increasing that. It might be good to stop the... Yeah, I almost want to stop training here, guys. I think we will, because we're having equipment issues at this point. So let's stop training those guys. We did form the cryptology department. Excellent. Could go and start working on the decryption bonuses here next. And I think that is what we're going to do next. We could and also get the suicide bills, so those would, you know, they would be less likely to capture our operatives. That's always helpful. But yeah, I think working on decryption would be our best bet right now. So let's go and do the radio interception group. And then we're going to want to go ahead and start decrypting probably Holland. Yeah, I think that'd be the initial enemy, or you could do France first as well. Yeah, Holland's not going to attack us. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll do France first. It makes more sense to do a major country. So do France first, and we can institute press censorship, but that's going to be unnecessary. I don't know how we're looking. We're at 60%, and it's still going up. Also, we can make an adjustment here. So let's go ahead and do that. So we could do the material designer next. We have been researching these already, so it would be good to get that. As far as political advisors, I don't know if there's any here that would help us immediately outside of the war industrialists. And maybe that's who we want to go for. Oh, yes, that's right. We could get more political power here. Yeah, I don't think we'll need the daily democracy support. I think that'll eventually get up there on its own, as long as we don't lose this. Yeah, it's there. Oh, okay, you only have it till September 1938. So you could get the daily democracy support, so that continues to go up the entire time. And, you know, that gets you stability. It doesn't get you 5% stability, though. Yeah, I suppose we could do this guy here. And we can always change him out later. We would want to anyway. Just to kind of focus on the political power. Because yeah, I really feel like... I wish we had somebody who would get us 15%. That'd be really nice if we had a silent workhorse, but that is not an option. All the silent workhorses are fascist. So yeah, it's not an option. And so 5% is better than nothing. We need to get more political power so we can fill these out quicker. And also having the higher daily democracy support would help too. And that gets more political power. So yeah, I think it would be beneficial to us. So, or I guess that increases stability, and then stability increases political power gain, to be clear. So yeah, we're going to continue going for this one, guys. And we got the radio hospital ones, excellent, or excuse me, the field hospital ones. So let's go ahead and go after, I suppose we want to go after the logistic company next. Although, do we need anything here? I think we have not gotten the 1938 tech, so we should work on that. That'd be a wiser move. Try and get that research bonus quicker. Alright, so making good progress this episode. I'm going to try and get as close to the war as we can here. Just kind of focus on getting these techs done. Remember, we're keeping one on the naval at all times, as you always need to get these techs that take forever to get. Let's go ahead and go after the... I feel like we should get this one here. Those critical hits can be devastating. And you know what? We're going to use the experience for it as well. I think it's worth it. Did we ever get the... Yeah, we don't have the radar yet. I don't think we have anything that we need to add to the current ship designs. We did get the rubber processing. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and shift over to get the radar so we can add those to the ships. Got another tech that's about to be done here in a couple days. And does that mean that Canada has gone back into the Dominion? Oh, this is interesting. Britain is continuing to create collaboration governments all over the empire. Okay. So yeah, they're not really freeing them, but they're making them autonomous. China has volunteers. Remember, we cannot provide volunteers as a democracy until we get to 50%. So if we wanted to help the Chinese out by sending them volunteers, we'd have to wait. World tension's just not high enough. So that'll give us those more civilian factories and let us get the next research slot. So now we have, yeah, not very many, frankly. Yeah, I would have thought that would give us the third line. Oh, that's right. We now need more for consumer goods because we lost that bonus. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So we might want to build more civilian factories then. And it's a bummer that we didn't build more when we were, yeah, because this is with those two focuses that gave us 12 extra ones, and we still don't have 3 lines. So we might want to get some more civilian factories, guys, because yeah, this is not enough. We'll let the dockyards finish up. Those ships just take so long to build. But yeah, we clearly need more civilian factories, frankly. I'm going to take these military factories down to the bottom. And, because remember, we already have the war economy. So yeah, we're not going to get any more here. And so we don't really have that much. We have the improved infantry equipment. Let's go ahead and go after... Do we want to go for the support one? We still need to get those. Let me just double check, make sure there's nothing that I forgot about. I don't think so. I think we're good to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the support weapons one. Continue to get those passive bonuses, get those knocked out. And our current stability is at 89%. How is our support looking here? 61%. We got radio interception group. Could go and continue on that, getting the decryption power, but this is 10 civilian factories, so I don't want to spend 10 civilian factories right now, guys. So instead, let's get something else. We will do... Let's see what we want to do. We could do the commando training, and I think we will. Can also do this one here, the interrogation techniques, so that we can have a higher chance of capturing enemy operatives and extracting intel from them. Let's go do the commando training, so that any new ones we get, because we will be able to get a new one soon, now that we're getting these upgrades done, but they'll have a higher chance of having the excellent commando trait. So our planes, I haven't looked at those in a while. We do have some in the stockpile, so let's go and get those trained up. We want fighters, close air support, naval bombers, all of them. So let's go ahead and increase the numbers of what we currently have here. Let's get this wing up to 100. And these guys need to train again. Get these guys up by 100 as well. And the close air support that are here can go up by 100. And I don't think we have quite enough for those guys. Well, maybe we do. Alright, so let's go get them training. And we'll see what's left in the stockpile. We still have 100 fighters. Okay, so we have a wing down here. I'd like to increase the size of them. So let's go and increase them up. And then we'll get all of these planes down here training up. Get some more air experience there. It is using a lot of our fuel though. But they're only training until they're that next level, so it's not that big of an issue, guys. No big ships currently training here, but we haven't put these guys in there either, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll need to trade for more fuel, guys. They don't have any more, so we'll have to trade with somebody else. I guess we'll do Romania. And we did get that commando training. Excellent. Let's go ahead and go after the... so we want here. I guess we'll do the interrogation techniques. And so we're now... Oh, we're not recruiting operative yet. I think we have to get... What is it? 5 operatives? After the 5th upgrade, yeah. So I think that will be it then. Because I was thinking we already had 5, but no. We have 1, 2, 3. Oh, so that's the 4th one. Shh, I'm completely miscounting here. So we need to get one more after that. So Pakistan is broken off from India. They got their war going on over there. All this should be increasing world tension here. Yeah. So you're still at 35% because of the... it naturally goes down. We got the firefighting drills. Let's go and go after the separate fire mains now. Could drastically reduce it, and I think we will. We got those ships training. We're getting good experience. And, that's what we're spending the fuel on, so we get the damn experience. We got the 6 research slot. Excellent. Let's go and see what we want to go for next. Could, of course, go down... this route here, which this one just gets you the infrastructure, which is helpful, I suppose. This allows you to build infrastructure faster, and that allows us to align those two. Do you need both of those? You do need both of those to go this route. So what does this one do exactly, integrating the war economies? So adds 4 military factories, each to Germany and the Kingdom of Hungary. Oh, and they become a puppet of us as well. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's interesting. So you might want to go down these routes here. But you can't go down this route. They have to be in a faction with us. Yeah, it looks like they got to be in a faction with us first. We'd have to do the other route or do this one here, as they're more likely to accept a faction invitation. So yeah, I could do those ones. But yeah, not really wanting to prioritize that. And if we did that, we wouldn't be able to do this one here, which is the 6 military factories. But again, it looks like you get quite a few from this here. Because yeah, you're going to get 8 total, where you're only getting 6 here. They do have to approve of it though, so that's one thing to consider. But yeah, this would be the route to go. So we don't want that one, so therefore we don't need this just yet. The refineries are nice to have, plus get an extra rubber refinery and are nice as well, but we can wait on those. We do need to get the army innovations. We could wait to do that one. I don't even know if we'll do that one at all, actually, because I think it bypasses. Let me just see if we can't get it to bypass. We'll bypass if you're at war with the Soviet Union. So yeah, I might just want to wait till it bypasses. And that way you can get down to the Army Innovations 2 to get those last land doctrine bonuses. These are some nice research bonuses. This would help us out with the 1940 models, so might want to do that. Yeah, so these are all helpful. Alright, well, let me see what we got down here. Obviously, 4 dockyards would be awesome. I think that might be the one we're going to end up going with, guys. Look at those dockyards. But we do want to create our alliance as well, so that's something to consider. But for now, let's go after the expand dockyard facilities, get 4 more dockyards. I think that'd be useful. So with the 6 research slot, let's see what we want to put that into. I guess we can continue working on the support companies. We'll get the maintenance companies, the logistics companies. Eventually, we want to get the military police as well. And let me see if there's anything to be done here. We can go add another unit into this, go and deploy those 2. And I think we're running a little bit low on infantry equipment, but it looks like we still have yeah, we're doing okay on that regard. But yeah, there's definitely some equipment shortages at the moment. Yeah, it looks like we got it. The infantry equipment solved. A lot of shortages though, guys. A lot of shortages. So we got the interrogation techniques. Let's go ahead and go after, I guess, suicide pills next. So once we do start using our operatives again, you know, less likely to get captured, and if they do get captured, more likely to die. See if we have anything to adjust here. We do not, because we're stopping the training here, and I think that's why we got in the infantry equipment into a better position, where we're not losing it as rapidly as we were. No longer have that effect either, the clamp down on fascism, so we don't have any fascist support, so it's not a problem. We also can adjust our government here, so we're going to want to do that in a minute. But let's first get a tech here. So we can now put the radar into our ships. So that's another thing that's going to need to be done, and I think we have enough naval experience as well. It looks like we should. So not even close enough to the 1939 to get those techs just yet. I think we might end up putting another slot into getting these passive bonuses, just because there's so damn many of them, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of them. So I think we will start working on this. We'll go after this one first. Just want to have as modern of a fleet that's just as powerful as possible. Really have like an elite fleet that, you know, might be smaller, but should hopefully be able to punch above its weight. Let's go put the submarine in here. Is that the first submarine we got done? Yeah, because we just don't have any damn dockyards. So we want to go ahead and change up our designs here. So obviously that battleship is, you know, we're not going to be able to get that changed just yet. We're only building one though, so that's fine. We can change these ones up. So let's go ahead and build one more of each of these, with the exception of the submarines, and then we'll want to get them designed. So we'll do that now, so I don't forget. Although I guess you can wait till they finish, but we'll do it now. The only thing I think that we're going to need to do is give them radar. I believe that's the only thing that's needed. The only addition that we have. I don't think there's anything else. I think everything else is up to date here. So yeah, it's going to be 5 experience for each of these. Although I did forget to change this first, so we didn't lose the name here. And again, this is going to be the Imperial light cruisers. And let's go and give them that radar. And that just helps them with the surface section, increases that some. All right, so let's go ahead and save that. Make sure, just take a look at it, make sure there was nothing I didn't do wrong. Right. Get these guys changed to be Imperial light cruisers, and give them some radar. All right, so those are now out of date, the ones we have building here. We'll let them finish up though. And then the destroyers, same deal here. Just get them that radar. Oh, I always forget to do that, guys. Change it that way so we don't have to rename it. Though this is not keeping the destroyer names. That's interesting. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. We could do the battleships, I suppose. Might as well. We have the experience. So let's go and do that now. Give them that radar 1. All right, fantastic. And yes, I forgot, we can modify our government as well. Let's get this one here, the material designer. Just hurry up and get it knocked out. We'll do the weapons and equipment research speed. Oh, you know what? We need anti-tanks. Ah, yeah, that's the equipment that we need. I'm surprised I forgot about that. So the next slot that opens up will be this one here, and we'll put it into the anti-tanks. Because yeah, we don't have that yet. Yeah, I can't believe I completely forgot about that. We do have our second operative available. We got an escape artist here, so he's easier to rescue, essentially. We have a safe cracker. We could get another seducer, just have like a whole bunch of seducers. And he's got the beard and the hat. He's got everything going for him. Just have an army of very seductive agents. And I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go for Carl here. So we now have 2 operatives. Kind of opens it up a little bit. There's a few things you could do. You could steal, or you can't steal blueprints, but you can infiltrate. You need a 3rd operative to build a steal blueprint. So still kind of limited on what all we can do, frankly, because of that. Could help move some people towards democracy, but I think they are doing decently, I suppose. Although it looks like Yugoslavia just broke up. Yeah, it's breaking up over here. Okay. We now have Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro. Oh wait, no, Montenegro is not split off just yet. So yeah, Yugoslavia is breaking apart. I guess because is that part of the democratic route of the focus tree? I guess that results in that. We're at 24% for the Romanians on the democratic score. Bulgaria is making good progress, 51%. The Greeks are 44%. The Hungarians are 35%. They have a non-aggression pact with Sweden. And Czechoslovakia is currently at 65%. I feel like they're all making very good progress there. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to do that, guys. So we'll just continue to have our operatives work on counter intel. Because, yeah, I don't even know what we'd do with them that would be all that helpful. I was trying to think. Yeah, we don't have to do any of these. Yeah, there's really not much to do. You can build intel, of course. But if you're not going to war with them anytime soon, what's the point? And you can't do missions. There's really no point. Anglo-Italian alliance. Okay, so that's exactly what we wanted to have happen. And it's called the Anglo-Italian Pact. Alright, well that's fantastic. Who's the leader? Let's just take a look here. Looks like the British are the faction leader of the Anglo-Italian Pact. Alright, that worked out beautiful. It's even named after that. Alright, excellent. That's what I wanted to see happen. They're both fascists, and yeah, that worked out well. And I like that it's got the name. So the Japanese, of course, have their Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. But basically what will happen is, or what should happen, is that as soon as Britain goes to war again with somebody, then this should result in the Japanese joining their faction. So it'll get rid of their faction and put them into the British faction. Which will result in China in a very, very bad position here. So we'll want to get some volunteers to them eventually. So we got the Suicide Hills, and that was, of course, that fifth upgrade here. And so that allowed us, you know what, this was 2 upgrades, okay. So that's why we were able to get the operative before we finished Suicide Bills. Alright, so the next one to get, we could continue with the decryption here. Could go with the passive defense as well, which is always helpful. But you know what, let's go and get the ones for intel. Yeah, let's get the Navy intel one first. I think that would be very useful for us. Let's take a look, see if any of these troops here are done training. We have some more tanks that are done, so let's go and put them into our tank armor. You're sitting at 18, and these guys actually need training again. So let's tell them to just train if they need it, and that's going to put us in the negative for our fuel gain now. And of course all the ships are out of date. So we already know what we're going for here. We need to get the anti-tanks because we don't have those yet. So we can put them into the division designs because, yeah, our division designs aren't actually done yet. We haven't got the ATs yet. So yeah, I need to get that. Let me just see if there's any other adjustments we can make here. Probably just pull from the anti-air to put into those anti-tanks. And I suppose we can probably build some more units. Some of these big guys here. Yeah, we'll build a few more of these. And India and Pakistan have signed their white peace. Okay. How are they doing on going towards fascism? Because remember, they're all free now. And they're all free from the British. Okay, so they have the Allies still, and they're all still members for right now. The Allies has 3 members, which is Canada, New Zealand, and South Africa. It's interesting that Australia is not in that, though. But yeah, they all should start moving towards fascism eventually here. We got the Navy Department. Let's go after the... we'll do the economy civilian next. Just kind of go from left to right from here on out. Just wanted to get the naval one first. Do we have enough divisions in every province to defend each province? Looks like we do. Just enough. Alright, excellent. We'll keep on pumping these into this army until we get up to 24 divisions, I suppose. We also got those dockyards. Alright, so that'll be super helpful. So now we have 2 different routes to go here. So you can go with the U-boat effort, which is going to get you into dockyards and the research bonuses for the submarines and experience, all that kind of good stuff. And then move you towards the trade interdiction for the naval doctrines. And then you can get the submarine construction bonus. So you can do that faster. Now, I don't know that you can do this one here. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. That's tied to this one here. So you can't do that. No, just requires one of the following. So you could do that one. So yeah, you could go down this one. I think you can go down this one regardless. That's what it looks like. Yeah, you can go down this one regardless of what you get here. And this just requires... Oh, this requires that you're at war with the United States. Alright, so this one would not be one that we'd be getting. So that's one option. Clearly, we're not focusing on submarines, though, so we probably want to go this route here. So this is going to get you double the naval experience. You also get the 2 dockyards, a lot more research bonuses, because it's not just for cruiser submarines. Although this one adds the technology, the cruiser submarine holes. Those are nice to have. But you won't get those if you go this route. But you do get 3 research bonuses, battleships, battle cruisers, carriers, all that kind of good stuff. And then you can work down the befriend the Denmark focus. And again, I don't know if any of these would be necessary because we have those other focuses. Yeah, this would be the last naval focus, so could grab it. We want to get it before the 1940 techs so that we can use that. But for right now, I think we're good. Let's go and get some other stuff, guys. There's a lot of stuff to get, frankly. So let's go ahead and go after... Let's do the army innovations now. Yeah, I think we should do this one. So we'll get the army innovations first. We do have those dockyards available too. So let's go and get these assigned. Try and get some of this constructed a little bit faster is what I'm thinking. Yeah, try and get the cruisers done. Yeah, we'll just assign them all into the attack cruiser. It'll be done on the 27th of November this year. We do have a decision available. Donate fighters to Bulgaria. It'll take the old fighters, 12 of them. It will increase our opinion with us and facilitate cooperation between our countries. Apparently I can't speak. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? So yeah, they'll accept it. It's 12 old fighters that we'll probably never ever use. Separate fire mains has been knocked out. Was that not a 1940 tech right here? Yeah, apparently it's not a 1940 tech. You'd think it would be, because it's all up along here. Yeah, these are 1940 techs, but this one's not. Okay, well that's interesting. I didn't know that. So yeah, I guess we'll go and complete it then. Complete the line. Those are pretty helpful. Again, those critical hits take forever to repair. So it's nice to not be done with that. All these tanks are done training up, by the way. Got 2 more tanks coming. That'll get us up to the 10 total there. And yeah, we're just... oh, we got another dockyard here. We should probably build more troops, by the way. Thinking about that. Did we finish one of the ships? We did. We finished the destroyers. So what we need to do is get the next destroyers built in here. Our new destroyers, the Bravos. And we'll put 3 dockyards into these, I suppose. And let's make sure that we're keeping these ships training up. Now we could just set them to, you know, go into their respective training fleets. That'd always be an option as well. So you don't have to keep messing with this. And I'm wondering if we shouldn't pull the light cruisers out because of the fuel. I don't know. I really want to keep getting good Navy experience though. So no longer getting that effect of the reestablish the democratic elections. So the democratic support's going to go up slower. But because we have the advisor, it should keep going up. Though it's not. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, you can actually look at it and it's not going up. I wonder why that is. It's kind of like plus 0.00, so it means, you know, it goes further back in the decimal. So it is still going up, but incredibly slowly essentially. Yeah, it'd be going up like stupidly slow. I'm surprised with that because it says 0.05. So shouldn't it be going up by 0.05? It doesn't seem like that's the case. Okay. Maybe it needs an update? I don't know. We'll give it a month and then take a look at it again. We have more civilian factories opened up. Okay, let's go and get another synthetic refinery, guys. Although we won't do it there. We'll do it right here. And then get some more military factories. Yeah, probably for the best. More military factories are always necessary. You know, there's a big focus on the Navy here, but you know, the military factories are still more important. The Army is still more important, as is the Air Force. You know, that's how you get the win. So we got the plus 5% research bonus, so that's going to be super helpful. Moving up to 1939, getting closer to that. But not there just yet. So need to find some other tech here to get. Until we get to 1939. Could do a naval tech, I suppose. Yeah, we don't want to get those yet. We'll keep one here in the support companies. I think that's fine as is. Yeah, I guess what we'll do is another naval tech because there's so many of these to get. There's a lot of them. And we'll go ahead and do the torpedo attack this time. 161 days to knock that out. Good God. All right, so that's going to take a while. We'll definitely be at 1939 at that point. Let me just take a look, see if any of these troops are like lacking experience, anything we need to like be aware of. Like, yeah, these guys here are done, so we'll throw them onto this front to get them up to 20 divisions. And might want to take a look at our units, see if there's any more we want to get building. Do some more of these big guys here. Still can't build any more mountain troops just yet. We don't have any space under our special forces cap. We have not done the 40 width tanks yet, so we should probably get those designed. And you know what? I kind of just want to change them all up. Yeah, I think we'll just change them up and not even keep the 20 width division design. We did finish this here. So let's go and go after this one, the medium ones. So yeah, we'll just do as much as we can. Again, we don't have a ton of experience. So what we could do is change up these ones to light tanks, change these up to motorized. And I think we'd want one more motorized here. Yeah, we need one more motorized here, I think. And get them changed up to that. And then we just add in the light self-propelled artillery over here. Alright, so get more motorized over here. Just kind of reduce the tank because we're trying to get make sure we can fit this all into the experience here. So get another motorized. And that's all we're going to be able to do. Okay, so that'll work out, and then we have 10 more to add, so we want to get 2 more light self-propelled artillery. That'll get us up to 36, and then we can do another tank and another motorized, or 2 more tanks. That'd be an option as well. We should have pretty good organization. I think we'll do 2 more light tanks. Yeah, 2 more light tanks, 2 more light self-propelled artillery, and that'll be the division design. Could also do some anti-tanks here, though. I'd prefer to do it through here, though, rather than researching the light self-propelled anti-tanks or tank destroyers. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do it that way, guys. We'll probably just add some anti-tanks over here. I think that'd be the best way to do this. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But yeah, let's go and save this. Obviously, it's going to have high needs for equipment now, so let's just stop. We can keep them training, I suppose. We will want to start adding a lot of factories into the tanks and all that kind of stuff, like particularly into the light self-propelled artillery. But yeah, we're going to need a lot more factories going into that. And also the anti-air can be pulled back on. Try and get some more factories for use elsewhere. Want to really pump into the light tanks and their support here. We are short on tungsten, so let's go ahead and trade for that. Again, looking for somebody that we're not going to be future enemies with to trade with. I think the United States is the clearest choice up here at the top, but we'll trade with Norway because they can give us 1 factory worth. We got the Army Department. Last one left is the Air Force Department. And we're not in a faction yet, are we? No, we haven't created that faction yet. That's the Central European Alliance focus that will do that. So we did finish up we finished up the battleship. Okay. Oh, we never built the carrier. My bad. We need to get that building. Alright, well, I guess we waited for the radar, so that was helpful. But yeah, these capital ships take so long to build. We do not want to... I mean, we're using the dockyards for other things. It's not like they were going to waste or anything, but yeah. Should have had that carrier building already, honestly. So we don't need these ones or these ones. Let's take the 1936 model here. We will need a name from them. Well, for right now, we'll just call them like fleet carriers. And let's go and get them all designed. So we're going to want these secondary batteries in here. You got that radar now, the anti-air, and then hangar space. I don't put any armor on my carriers. I just want as many planes as I can get on there. So that's how I like to do it. And we do happen to have enough experience for this, so that's good. So for right now, we're going to call a fleet carrier. Again, we do name these, so provide your name suggestions for our carrier 2s in the comments, and we'll get them named. All right, so let's go and save that and get them building. I want to take some dockyards from something. We'll also want to design this out. We'll have to research those. We don't have that research yet. The carrier fighters or we don't have any of the carrier stuff yet. So we'll need to get those researched, but we'll wait for the 1940 model, I suppose, because this is going to take forever to build any damn way. So how many do we have on our 60? So let's do 20 and 40. There we go. So do 20 and 40 for that carrier model. Just built one of those. and then just take some dockyards from some other stuff here to get this done. We'll leave the 5 into this for now just to get those finished up. Although, okay, this is what we'll do. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Yeah, we want to try and get that done as quickly as possible, because as of right now, it's not going to be done until April of 1940, so that's quite a ways away. Hopefully we can get the planes researched by then. Yeah, we might not have any planes for that carrier, unless we like research ahead of time a little bit. If we get some research bonuses, like if we went for the air invasions, then I guess we might have the ability to go ahead of time a little bit anyways. So yeah, you could go for this here. It doesn't give any research bonuses, but you do get them from down here. Let me see if this is opened up yet. I think you have to get your faction first. Okay. The option here, let me just see what these two do. So we have the bulwark against Bolshevism, which is going to get us a national spirit, plus 5% factory output, and plus 5% for doctrine output. That'd be really helpful. This national spirit will be lost if in a faction with or fighting a war on the same side of the Soviet Union. And then we'll have really low trade relations with them. They won't be too happy with us, as you'd expect. You can't go down this way. This is for that route. The Great Red Menace. What does this one do? Increases world tension. And everybody's going to be joining. Okay, they all get this event here. Okay, I wasn't sure if this was the anti-Comintern Pact one, like they have on the other side of the tree there. It doesn't look like that is it. Instead, you get this Great Red Menace, which is going to increase daily democracy support in all those countries. All right, well, that would be helpful as well. But yeah, let's get the factory and dockyard output here, guys. I think that'd be nice to have. Probably should have got that already. There's so many things to get, though. So you're always, there's always something you need. Could go on and get the air one just to kind of finish these up here. But you know what? Let's do the war industrialist next, guys. I think that would be for the best, because we're building a lot of dockyards and military factories, so it just makes sense to get that guy. And then we'll do the aircraft designer. We'll have it before 1940, so it won't be an issue. Only got a few more minutes left to play. Not much longer, guys. And then we'll have to end the episode. Just trying to get as far as we can. As of right now, we've already made it the year that I like to get for these peaceful episodes. I always try and make it so we get a year. Let's get... I guess we can go after logistic companies next. Just try and get all those knocked out. Because, we're far enough from 1939. I don't want to get anything just yet with it. So we need to finish these guys out here. We have 10 experience. Let's do the self-propelled first. And then we'll fill out the 2 light tanks as soon as we can. We still have support companies to get now. And all of the division design. So that's still got to get done. Also, it looks like we can train one more mountain troop. So let's go and do that. And just get them set up to deploy here. To our unit. We got the Air Force Department. Let's go ahead and go after... I guess we're going to do the machine-assisted decryption. We're going to have a lot of countries who want to decrypt, and we're moving very, very slow at that right now. So, yeah, it'd be wise to try and get that done quicker. We're going to get these attack cruisers both done. Excuse me, both of the cruisers, the attack and the support one. They'll be done in December. Got those anti-tanks. Let's go ahead and get... This would not be the first 1939 tech that we're going to get. But we are going to go ahead and do 1939 techs now. Do we want to do... factories first? Yeah, I think it would make sense to do the factories first. Could also do the artillery so you can get that building. Could do the medium tanks as well. Then you got to get those designed. So yeah, let's do the industrial ones first. We'll do the dispersed industry 3. Do it a little bit early. That's fine. We do have research bonuses, so I feel like it's worth it to get that knocked out. Now, I don't know what we just finished researching anti-tanks. I knew it was something that we needed to design and get put into our units as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and really pump into these anti-tanks, guys. We're going to want a lot of these. We're probably just going to go 10 factories into that. And let's see if we can pull from anything to kind of make this go a little bit faster. Always needs support equipment, so I don't really want to pull from that. How are we doing on infantry equipment? Pretty short on that as well. So yeah, probably shouldn't pull from that either. Alright, well, what we could do, I guess, is stop building these. Yeah, we'll stop building those guys for now. How are we doing on all the tank stuff? Yeah, pretty short here. Motorized is also a bit short, so we're going to need to put another factory into motorized. Nothing really to pull from. We're just gonna have to build more military factories. Okay. While we're doing that, we're gonna put some more out here now, though. Okay. Really just focus on the military factories. And did we finish the cruiser? We did. Finish one of them. So let's go get the next one out there. The attack cruisers? Yeah, the attack cruisers. And get some dockyards placed into them. Yeah, put one more into there. Really want the light cruisers, build those up. I think they'll be a little bit more useful for us than the destroyers will be. We have a battleship to train too, so let's go and do that. Get that placed in here, get that battleship trained up. And yeah, just continue training most of the fleet, I suppose, with the exception of the big capital ships. Just try and get that Navy experience, because yeah, I haven't been quite happy with as fast as we've been getting that. I would prefer to be getting that a little bit faster than we have been. British Empire just declared war on Ireland, so now we'll see if this is working properly. If Asia, because I don't see anything that would stop it based on the mod I made. So to see if Japan will, I called them Asia, to see if Japan will leave their faction and join the British faction. Because yeah, the British are now conquering Ireland. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. And France joined the Allies because they're not yet communist. Again, this shouldn't be an issue, guys, once everybody goes their routes. Should all be pulled out and everything. But yeah, it is concerning that they went that route. But yeah, this shouldn't be an issue. But so far, I'm not seeing Japan join yet. Now, it does take a little while to join. Oh, shit. Yeah, Ireland joining the Allies. Wow. All right, so yeah, it's going to mess everything up. So France joined the Allies, and thus the Allies who are made up of the Dominions, Canada, yeah, so that sucks. I might be making a new event to make some white pieces, guys, because I don't want this to go down this way. I know we don't typically do that. We just kind of roll with it as it goes. But yeah, I might end up white piecing some stuff, guys. Yeah, might be for the best. Because yeah, that's all the Dominions that are now in a democratic faction that is not our democratic faction. Yeah, I don't want it to go down that way, guys. Especially because they're going to go fascist. So it'll be, the Allies will be a fascist faction. And then you have two fascist factions, but remember, they can't be merged because they're at war with each other. So yeah, I might white piece them, create an event. We won't do it just yet because it doesn't really matter. We'll let them finish conquering Ireland and stuff. But yeah, I might need to make some adjustments here, guys. And so far, they haven't joined either, even though they're both at war. So I might need to take a look at that. Yeah, because they should join the faction. Maybe I need to dismantle the faction. When I tested this, I didn't do it with a leader of a faction. And so I'm wondering if their leader, if you can even pull them out of the faction in the code, which is what I have going on, is it pulls them out of the faction and then puts them into the faction they're supposed to. But I'm wondering if them being a faction leader, because I was kind of thinking that this could cause an issue. I'm wondering if them being a faction leader would cause the problem, if you'd have to dismantle, because it's different code in the files. One of them's like lead faction and the other one's dismantle faction. So I think I might need to dismantle the faction since they're the leader. So I'll take a look at all that. Clearly the mod has some issues. It's not working quite the way we want it to. That's the only issue so far, but then you get the issues that are just caused by gameplay problems. Yeah, I don't want it to go down that way, guys. I want the three powerful factions, and I'm set on, like, it's going to happen in this one, guys. Not after that US one didn't go down the way we wanted. This time, it's going to. I demand it. Let's go to these support cruisers out here, and this is going to be the last thing that we do, guys. Go and get those 4 dockyards placed into that. Well, we have 1 spare dockyard here. Let's put it into the attack cruisers. We need more of those. All right, so we do have some resources that we need to get. We're not getting anything from Yugoslavia. Okay, so that makes sense. So let's see who we can trade with instead. Could trade with the Greeks. We'll trade with Sweden, though. Oh, okay, that's right. We didn't need to trade for 2 because we weren't getting any. All right, so let's get into the next year. We'll let it get to the next year here. But yeah, so far, yeah, issues here, guys. Issues. All right, so we're in January 1939. It just sucks that, I mean, they would fight each other anyway because they would be the communists against the fascists here. But yeah, it just sucks it's going down this way. Because again, they're not communist yet. And so what's going to happen is you know, they'd get into our faction if we went to war with anybody. So I don't really I didn't really want to white peace it out until after they have gone more towards communism. But if we don't, France is going to get defeated here. And I don't want that. That kind of ruins the setup here. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I really don't like it going down this way, honestly. Where you have France, who's supposed to be a communist country, being part of the democratic faction, and then all the democratic faction here is all going to be fascist. Eventually, they're all going to move towards fascism. So, and they're all fighting the home country that they're supposed to be allied with. So yeah, I really don't like it. So let me know what you guys think. I think we should change it though. I think we should, make it so the white peace, just throw an event in there, and white peace them out or whatever. But I think they should at the very least get Ireland conquered. But yeah, if you made a white peace, then they lose Ireland. Huh. Could just completely dismantle the faction with an event. That'd be an option as well. Might do that. Again, I'm not entirely sure how the best way to go about doing it would be, but let me know your guys' thoughts. And I know I don't typically do this kind of stuff, these invasive changes in a campaign. The way I look at it is, in this particular case, none of these are helping us. This is actually all going against us. This is making the campaign harder if we change these things. If we leave it as is, the campaign is easier. This doesn't make it more difficult. This actually takes away a significant portion of the fascist faction's power. Now they'll still have the Britain, they'll still have Italy. Obviously Japan's not working, or the event's not working properly. They'll still have Japan once I fix that. But yeah, they're losing Canada, South Africa, and New Zealand. And I know that those aren't extremely powerful countries, but all combined, that is a portion of the power that faction was going to have. And I didn't want them to lose that power. So, yeah, I just don't like there being a second faction here. But let me know what you guys think. The biggest issue here is France, though. I really do not want France to be part of this faction here. I want them part of the Soviet one. So, yeah, I don't like... now, this might be fixed on its own. Also, I should mention, with them going down their routes, I don't know what would happen here if they would be pulled out of the faction and thrown into the Soviet one. I'm not entirely sure how that would go down. But yeah, I feel like we have to adjust it. We got to fix it, guys. And the best way to do it would probably just be to white peace it. Yeah. What you could do is pull Ireland out of the faction and then white peace everybody else. But Ireland might just rejoin the Allies. There's a real possibility it could just rejoin the Allies. So what you'd probably want to do is wait till Ireland's conquered, then white peace, then pull Ireland out of the Allies, and then white peace the rest of the Allies, so that the British can then, conquer this in a peace treaty. Yeah, just kind of a bummer it went down that way. They shouldn't have joined a faction, a democratic faction at that. The only thing I can think of is that there was a guarantee here or something. Yeah, they must have been guaranteeing Ireland, because I don't know how else that could have went down this way. Very strange. But anyways, that is the end of today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next one. And thanks for watching.